Hi there, welcome along to another workout for you to row along to. Today's going to be another mix-up session. We're going to do 4 minutes at 24 strokes a minute and round about 2k plus 12, followed by 1 minute at 30 strokes a minute at max pressure. We're then going to rest 2 minutes and we're going to do the whole thing 4 times over, okay? So a total of 26 minutes of rowing in the main session, plus the 4-minute warm-up. So let's get into this now, and I'll explain the pace details more clearly during the warm-up. So warm-up, set your drag factor first and leave it there for the duration of this session. Then your monitor, set it at eye height so you don't have to look up, you don't have to look down, and set your foot straps so that they either cover the bottom lace on your shoe, or if you're in socks like me, they just let you hinge forwards comfortably at the front. Okay, so a 4-minute warm-up at round about 18 strokes a minute in 3, 2, 1, go. I say roundabout because I always mess up the warm-up depending on where we are. So just go gently at first, ease your body into it, don't worry about technique or anything right now, just make sure you're moving. And then as we hit 30 seconds to go, just have a little think about what you're doing. Make sure to have a forward lean at the front. Hold it as you drive into a slight backward lean at the back. And I mean slight. Shins vertical at the front. Nice loose arms. Engage the core. So pace-wise, so the 24 strokes a minute, you're doing 2k plus around about 12. Now if you're rocking the F out of 10 level for how you do these workouts, that's probably going to be around about 7, maybe 7.5. But then the 30 strokes a minute at max pressure is obviously 10 out of 10 for the 30 strokes a minute. But it's only 1 minute you're doing that for, so you should be okay. Just make sure if you're doing F out of 10, you don't back off. Right, so in 5 seconds, 1 more stroke, we'll take 1 foot out of the foot stretcher, then just do single leg. I will regale you with tales of tonight's dinner as we get into the main session. I really need to stop eating before these workouts. 2 more strokes here. Change legs. Remember, the point of this is to still drive with your active leg. This is kind of opening up your hips, allowing flexibility to the front. And helps with the connection, that feeling as you snap into the flywheel at the front. 1 more stroke here. And then the legs pretty much straight. Just do back and arms. Now think about your rock. So rock back, rock forwards through the hips. You're not bending, you're not slumping your lower back to get forwards and back. It's like a rock through the hips, over the top of your sit bones. 1 more stroke here. Now let's do the reverse. Straight arms, drive with the legs. And this time, try and keep the forward lean for as long as possible. You may have to go slightly back to absorb the power, but just make sure and hit that catch at the front. Really get that flywheel as you drive. Just go snap. Okay, you don't want to butt scoot. 1 more sneaky stroke. There we go. That's our 4 minutes up. There we go. So carry on moving up and down the rail, have a wee drink while I explain once again what today's session is. Today then we're going to be doing 4 minutes at 24 strokes a minute and round about 2k plus 12, followed by 1 minute at 30 strokes a minute at maximum pressure. Okay, then 2 minutes rest, you do that again, 2 minutes rest, do it again, 2 minutes rest, do it again, and you're done. Total of 26 minutes on the machine today. Okay, now what you might want to do is just set your monitor to either just row, or you can load it up for just a 26 minutes solid and row along with me. If you try and set this up as the individual splits, will probably end up slightly out of time, and we don't want to have that. So maybe for a future date, if you're going to do it on your own, do it as the individual splits. But for today, either give yourself a 26-minute countdown on the performance monitor, or just go just row, follow along with me. Remember, just keep up with me for the stroke rate. I'll keep you right for when we're going to be changing in and out of intervals. And of course, I'll keep you company with tales of stroke rates and technique and tonight's jambalaya. Yeah, there you go, spoiler alert. Right, so you ready? So we're going to go 4 minutes, 24 strokes a minute at 2k plus 12, round about an effort level of 7.5 out of 10. They should have given you enough time to prepare, so here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, 24 strokes a minute is one every 2.5 seconds. So it's easy when you're doing this on your own without me to just look at the clock and just count down in 2.5s. I say that, I think I'm about half a stroke out right now. Hang on. Oh no, I'm not, I'm just... The PM's doing its little hiccup thing on me. So make sure you've hit your pace by now. Don't worry if your monitor shows 23 or 25 strokes. Sometimes it's just a quirk of how the monitor calculates. Anyway, so you should be at 2k plus 12 by now, easily. And it's quite an even stroke at 24. You shouldn't feel like you're racing up and down the rail, nor should you feel like you're really having to drive hard from the legs to get 2k plus 12. 2 minutes gone. Now, really think about your technique today, okay? Because the 30 strokes at max pressure is the kind of interval that, if you're doing it with poor technique, can lead to injury. Because you're going full force at quite a high rate of transference between the front of the machine and the back. So really think about this being a drive from the legs and not a yank of the arms with a poorly positioned back. So you really want to lean in at the front and drive while still maintaining that forward lean. And then swing through the hips and pull in with the arms as you get to the end of the leg drive. Okay, so in 20 seconds, we're going to get up to 30 strokes a minute and maximum drive, okay? 2 strokes, so 1, 2, here we go. Full force, come on. I want to see at least 10 seconds difference. Twelve, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Well done. So that's what I didn't say during the pace guidelines, is what max means. A max really means at least 10 seconds difference between what you're doing at 24 and what you're doing at 30, or better, preferably better. Excuse me. So I ended up 15 seconds faster there. However, I wasn't speaking to you. So I'll probably call that 13 seconds faster, because I said before about how I give myself 2 seconds leeway off my 2K training pace because I talk to you. It's okay, don't feel bad for me. I think the talking to you more than makes up for the cardio side of the fact I'm dropping 2 seconds. And plus, this isn't about me, this is all about you. I do my own training on top of these videos that I make for you. So don't worry about me. Okay, so we've got 25 seconds to go. Then we're going to go straight back into it again. So same pacing as before. So 4 minutes, 24 strokes a minute, 2K plus 12-ish. Don't know about you, but I don't feel too destroyed after that first one. So let's see how we get on. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And actually, my heart rate got down to 56 in the 2-minute rest there. So my resting heart rate is around about, well, it's actually kind of between 36 and 40 most of the time. So if that's the case, say we're saying 40 for my resting heart rate, then I was only 15 beats above it after the 2 minutes recovery. But you should easily, comfortably be at pace and rate by now. 2K plus 12 should hit both your muscles and cardio equally. This shouldn't feel like an easy 20 strokes a minute, but it also shouldn't feel like a really tough 28. You can tell that I'm out of breath but I'm not destroyed. Although, for tonight's chorizo jambalaya makes an appearance. Yes, chorizo. Listen to me. I'm a bit more destroyed then. It was lovely though. Pulled pork, chorizo, peppers, yummy. Apologies if you're vegan or vegetarian or don't like people saying Spanish words as though they're Spanish. Maybe a bit too spicy for a spicy workout. It's my concern. Okay, so 1 minute to go until the 30 strokes a minute, so really concentrate on driving with a engaged core, sensible 1 o'clock lean forward, followed by an 11 o'clock lean back. Not too far in either direction. You don't need an excessive layback to go fast. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up to 30. Come on. At least 10 seconds faster. Oh, wait. Look at this monitor fixed. Come on, 30 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry about that. Just as we hit the minute switch over, it paused for a second. And I ended up slightly out of rate. I mean, we pulled it back together, well done. So that by the end, we still did 30 strokes, but lockdown look is continuing. Kind of went from, at one point I thought it was looking like Hugh Jackman, then ended up looking a bit like Mark Ruffalo, and now I just look like the Gruffalo. It's a dad joke for you. It's just getting, I don't know. I was considering giving myself a Mohican or something, just like shave it and do that. But I know the moment I do that, I'll get a phone call saying I can no longer work from home and I'll have to go back into the office. Okay, 40 seconds to go. Then we're going to go into our third interval of 4 plus 1. It's a incremental workout. This one I certainly felt was tougher last time than it was the first time round. I'm currently 68, 67, 66, 65 for, I might drop back down to, what was the last time, 56 as we started. Just do some deep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 57 BPM I got down to. So that shows the value of the 2-minute cool down. Is that I'm pretty much getting down to the same baseline across those two efforts. And to be fair, it's not like this is a resting heart rate anyway. So I'm in the middle of a tough workout. So this 2-minute recovery in between interval sets is really effective at recharging your body from a cardio point of view anyway, ready for the next interval. One minute down. So this is what I'd call a good lunch break workout, because you can fit it in to a lunch break, and it will, when done right, it will give you a good level of destruction. As long as you don't start falling asleep at your desk because you put in so much effort over your lunch break. Two minutes gone. Hopefully, as well as giving you a good workout, this switch up between stroke rates is teaching you a bit more control when it comes to rate. Remember, you want to hear a real whooshing acceleration from the flywheel as you drive, because you're laying in so much power, and then you spend some time recovering. 1 more minute, and then we hit the 30s again. Let's hope my monitor plays ball today, or this time round. Heart rate is 147. I'll try and remember and tell you what it is after the 30s. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, right, 30 strokes a minute from now. Remember, max pressure. Try and get at least 10 seconds faster than your 24 stroke pace. Don't back off. 13, 12. Drive through the legs. Relax shoulders. Let the power come through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 157, so exactly 100 clicks faster than when we started the 4-minute interval. So let's see what it gets down to then. Try and relax a bit. Do some meditation. Relaxing is the key. If you're tense through the rowing stroke, not only will you find it more difficult to get the power through your chain into the chain in the flywheel, it'll also affect your rhythm. You'll be a lot more kind of stuttery. You'll be like, like a Simpsons character or something. Whereas you want to flow, almost like Tai Chi. You're dancing with the machine. You drive out, you push away, you come forwards. You drive out, you push away, you come forwards. Might look like a pause on some people, especially on the water rowers, but it's not. All they're doing is they get to here, is getting ready to transfer the power forwards. They're not actually pausing. Well, that's what they say. I don't go anywhere near the water. I don't get wet. Not from outside in. I get wet from the inside out. Have I been too busy talking, moving around? We're at 12, 11, 10, and I'm at 75, 74, so I'm certainly nowhere near the 57s. Right, here we go. So same again, 24 strokes a minute, 2k plus 12. And go. Yeah, 70 BPM that time, so just a definite cardiac drift with an upwards level. So remember what I was saying, nice and relaxed, so don't tense up at the front as you come in, don't panic. It's the same with the finish. Let the handle come in, and then push it away over your knees. You can think about bringing the handle in and pushing it away at the same speed. So, whoom, 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 like that. So there's no pause at the back. I'm not holding it to my chest. It basically taps my chest and I instantly push it away past my knees. So same at the front. Get into the front in the lean and then slam down the ankles or heels to drive through the stroke. I mean, for rowing machine rowing, there's no need to tap down with the handle and bring up at the front like this. There's no need on a concept 2. There is in the water, and if you're on the water rower, you may want to continue that technique on the concept 2. However, it can help to develop a rhythm if you think there's a table in front of you, okay? And as you go through the stroke, you drive over the top of the table, so over the top, and you return under the table. Top, under, top, under. Now, it's not a thick table. You're not in a posh mansion, so you're not going high and low like that. It's not this. It's just very subtle 1-inch table. If you can think about coming across the top and back under the bottom, it might help with rhythm. Talking way too much. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 strokes a minute. Come on. Last time. Give it everything. Don't hold back. Really push the machine away with your legs. Let the handle follow, but concentrate on pushing it away. Push it. Don't pull it. Oh, here we go, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. 160 finish for the heart rate. Let me reset. Let's hit a 2-minute cool down. Ooh. Interested to hear how you found that. It didn't really hit me until halfway through that last interval, and then suddenly everything was on fire. Lungs, arms, legs. Any hoops. Keep on cooling down. You don't have to stop when I stop. Make sure your body's nice and relaxed. Cool down. Heart rate's at a nice, relatively lower level. I'm at 115 so far. I'll let you know what I am at 2 because, hey, we've been talking about my heart the whole time. My heart belongs to Boston, you know, if we're talking about hearts. I absolutely love Boston. This is even before I was going there for the Crash B World Championships. Anyway, that's my random thought for today. So if you want to know what I'm up to, check out pdprowing.com. That website kind of explains what's supposed to be happening here. Want to know more about indoor rowing in general, go to indoorrowinginfo.com, where we also run a competition called the FMMC. The link's on the indoorrowinginfo.com website. This month it's a half marathon and a 6,000 metre challenge. So head along, sign up, take part, why not? And of course, please click subscribe, a little bell that notifies you, and any comments. You should know by now that I reply to everything. So there you go, that's my 2 minutes up, and I'm at 88 beats per minute. But yeah, so leave a comment. I do like to read them, keeps me entertained. makes me realise, or think, hope, whatever, that people actually watch this and enjoy it. And of course, today's hashtag is jambalaya. Spell it how you want, it doesn't matter. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's one. Like I said, it was a nice short lunchtime session that really does sting and take it out of you. Yeah, and please do stay safe. Please keep positive. Keep on keeping on. And you never know, one day I'll be back on with a haircut and a shave, which will mean that this is all over. Okay? Have a good day. Bye-bye.